guys, it's Chelsea, your Sunday nerd, and this week was my theme, and because the Olympics started on Friday, I chose to talk about the Olympics because I thought it'd be kind of cool and current. I had a list of questions and things that I'm gonna go through because I could talk about the Olympics for a very, 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 very long time. Okay, so the first question is, are you a fan? Yes. I've been a fan since I was a very small child, and I've been a fan because of gymnastics. Originally, that was what I watched. With Dominique Dawes and Dominique Luciano and other people whose names I can't remember, but I remember those two. Um, and that one girl, it was really impressive, and she like did a vault and landed on, and like the whole like team USA team gold depended on this girl landing this vault, and she hurt her foot on the first try, so on the second try she landed it on one foot, and it was amazing. It's like that was like a classic Olympic memory, and I watched it live on TV, and it was amazing. Um, but yeah, I'm a fan, and I bought my fan gear today. This is my shirt that I'll be wearing because I'm actually recording this on Tuesday because I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Montana. But I bought this shirt today that I'm gonna wear during the day the Olympics start Friday, and whoop, Team USA. And then on the back is really cool. It's the Olympic torch with USA. I'm Crinkle. there you see. See, it's cool. So that's what I'm gonna be wearing, and I'm super excited about it. So yeah, I'm a fan. And the next question I think is, what are your favorite Olympic sports? Obviously I like gymnastics. I like swimming. I like diving. I like track. Those are pretty exciting normally. Basically during the Olympics, I'm like a fan of all sports. I watch like everything. Like, it's so exciting. I think because the Olympics games are like the ultimate like final game for everything. Like these are the game, like every race is really exciting because the stakes are so high, and I don't know, it's just like the one time I really consider myself a sports fan is during the Olympics because I don't watch sports like it any other time except for once every 2 years for 3 weeks. um what else is there? My least favorite Olympic sports, probably curling. Hate curling. I think it's like, if I was like an Olympic athlete, like if I was like a gold medalist in like skiing or moguls or like figure skating or something like that, or speed skating, and I had to like walk in with some people who got a gold medal for curling. Like, you work so hard and you see curlers, like they're all like old, middle aged, not in shape people. You're just like, so you got a gold medal for throwing a rock, like on ice. Like, I would be so ticked. I'd be like, really, I have to be in like the same vein as that. I don't understand why curling is an Olympic sport, honestly. Like, curling's an Olympic sport, but like other things aren't considered Olympic sports. Like I think they just took softball off Olympic sports. I think they can't come back till 2016 because they decided they weren't going to be an Olympic sport. And I'm like, really? Softball? Like women's softball, but not, but curling is? Like, what? That makes no sense. I also realized I didn't talk about any of my favorite Winter Olympic sports, which I think I'm a bigger Winter Olympic sport fan than summer, which is weird because normally I think it's reversed. Um, but I like ice skating, all of it. Female individual, male individual, team, or team. I say duet, two. I can't remember the term. And ice dancing also. I love all those events. I always watch all of them. I like skiing. I like moguls. I like snowboarding. I basically like I said, I watch all of them. But yeah, I really really like the Winter Olympics. It's just, I don't know, something I like about it. Oh, and speed skating. I love speed skating. It's so exciting, and when they wipe out in speed skating, it's so funny. You should just watch a race just to see them because they're just like, woo. They're gone. Although they can get hurt, but yeah, it's pretty funny when no one gets hurt. What else? What is the next question? Oh, do you like the opening and closing ceremonies? Yes, I do. They're part of my favorite part of the Olympics. I look forward to them greatly. That's why I'm so excited for Friday. Or, you've probably already seen them if you're a fan. But, yeah, I like it because, the rest of the time is basically like a sports thing, but like the opening ceremonies are art. They're like sort of like a theater production where it sort of showcases the country and more specifically the city that the Olympics are in. They're always really, really exciting. I think the best one I've ever seen is definitely the 2008 Beijing Olympics opening. I don't know because I'm recording on Tuesday, so I won't have seen the opening ceremony for London, but they have if they want to beat Beijing, they have to be pretty freaking spectacular because Beijing's opening ceremony was insane. Insane. It was so good. Like, just the opening itself was just like, whoa. Because they had to like signify the year, they had 2008 drummers like in the stadium drumming at the same time, and their drums lit up, and then they had like glow in the dark sticks. So it was like so cool. I loved it so much. Um, and then I did like the Vancouver ones. I thought they were very, very good. I feel like they showcased the country really well. Um, but yeah, I really do like the opening and closing. I like a little bit of the Parade of Nations. I never watch the whole thing. I always just like catch snippets. Because if you don't know, sometime during the opening and closing ceremonies, there's a thing called the Parade of Nations, where every athlete walks into the stadium, and every fan that's there from their country gets a chance to cheer for each country. But the only problem is there's like a lot of countries that compete, so it's at least an hour long, just of countries coming in. And USA is always one of the last teams because it's the United States, so it's U and it's alphabetical, except that Greece always gets to go first because they're where the Olympics were invented, and the host country always goes last. So yeah. I feel like, at least at the Vancouver games, I feel like it was like the United States, and then there were like two more countries, and then it was the last one. So United States is always like towards the last, and I always mainly want to watch the countries march in for the United States. There are a few others I like to see, and you'll also, because of the commentators, when you watch it on like live TV, that you'll get to find out like random information about each country, which is kind of interesting if you're a history buff like I am. But yeah, that's like probably the most boring part for people. I think maybe the Parade of Nations, especially if you watch it without commentary. And what is your favorite / least favorite Olympics? I really like the Vancouver Olympics. Like, I just felt like they were very exciting. There was that unfortunate incident where what is it called? I can't remember. It's like the sledding where they go really fast. I can't remember. It's like bobsledding, I think, but not bobsledding. It might be bobsledding. I don't know. But there was a athlete who he like crashed off the course and died, and it was very sad. Besides that, it was really, really good. It was really exciting. I really enjoyed it. I felt really good. I was really happy for Canada because there's always like an international medal count, and like it's a big deal to get the most gold medals, and it's a big deal to get the most overall medals. And the United States got the most overall medals, but Canada like got the most overall gold medals, and it was like really cool for them, especially because it was like a triumphant comeback for them, because in the Calgary games they didn't get any gold medals. No Canadian got a gold medal, so I felt like I was like, yay, Canada, establishing yourself at the Olympics. I was very proud for them, and I don't know if I felt like kinship for them since they're our neighbors to the north and all that, but go William, yay. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Vancouver. I really, really liked those. My least favorite was Sydney, and I think it was just because when I was that young, really the only event I cared about was gymnastics, and the gymnastics team like sucked at Sydney. Like, they didn't do very well, so it wasn't a very exciting year for me because my team wasn't doing well. And there was like weird stuff that happened because like the gymnastics that year, they like everyone was like dying on the vault. Like no one was landing the vault right, and um, come to find out, it was like lower than it should have been. So it was messing up all the gymnastics. Like it wasn't the regulation height that it needed to be. So yeah, the Olympics, that's kind of a horrible thing to happen. Um, also, like, I will say this about the Olympics. I don't know if they've changed the scoring for gymnastics, but when I watched it at the Beijing Olympics, I was really frustrated with the scoring for gymnastics because, like, I don't know if you like the gold, because the way gymnastics works is they have a team competition where it's like the USA team competes and the Chinese team competes and the Russian team competes. Those are like the top three gymnastics team in the United States, China, and Russia, by the way. Um, and then they do an individual all around, which is, all around, like you're the best at basically everything. And then they do individual events, which is like for girls, it's like floor and vault, uneven bars, and balance beam. So those are the like each event gets a gold medal. And in the individual events competition, the girl that got a gold medal for vault landed on her knees. Like she never landed the vault right, but the way the scoring system was, like that was the highest scoring vault. She got the gold medal. I thought that was a bunch of bullshit, but yeah. So I don't know. That's one of my favorite events, and it was really frustrating for that to happen. So I'll be interested to see if they finagled with the scoring system again, so that that kind of stuff doesn't happen again. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this Olympics. I'll be watching eagerly. Definitely be DVRing stuff when I'm at work, and yeah, trying to figure out the time difference. That's always the most frustrating part, and that was the part I liked about China too, because China's 24 hours ahead of us. So everything came on the same time. It was just it happened a day earlier technically, but yeah. So the time difference is kind of gonna kill me because I'm gonna have to figure out when events are on live. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Olympics. Obviously, I'm a huge Olympic buff. I feel like I have so much information about the Olympics. Oh, and fun fact about gymnastics and the Olympics. The Mary Lou Retton was a gymnast in one of the Olympic Games. I don't remember which one. She did a vault and she got a perfect 10. And this was before they changed the scoring system. And so she's like one of the most like famous Olympic gymnastics ever. And I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia, and she's from Fairmont, West Virginia, and yeah, there's a park named after her and a boulevard named after her, and it's really, I was like, oh yeah, I have a connection to someone who did something awesome. So that's just a fun fact about me in the Olympics, I guess. Alright, so that's my video. Thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow to see Sam's video and the new theme of the week. Love you, lovelies. Mwah. Bye.